want to thank you all for being here tonight. Tonight is such a great night as we get to celebrate with you all that makes SBH the shining star of Chesed in our community that we are. I have the honor of presenting as the first award, the Joseph D. Beta Alav Shalom Award, to a man that was both his pilot and his co-pilot. Or he would say, they were Mud and Jeff, Tom and Jerry, Frick and Frack, and they probably both of them could play the role of all three Stooges. Over my dad's life, both in SBH and outside, Sam Sutton was one of his closest and dearest friends. And one that he very much looked up to. He respected, he sought his advice in business, personal, and of course, in all manners dealing with SBH. We good? Okay. When I took over as president of SBH, one of the first people that I reached out to was Sam, who spent an afternoon on my porch in Jersey. Sam gave me timely advice and insight into all community matters and how to make SBH even better than we are today. I distinctly remember Sam saying that the most difficult 4 years of his life were his years as president of SBH, but they were the best years and his most rewarding years. And he wished the same for me. Sam is known for his clarity and innate ability to drive to the heart of the matter, whether it be a client, community issue, or a business challenge. Sammy is guided by an overarching sensitivity and care for our entire community. He's always known to look out for the underprivileged and those in need. But he doesn't just look out. Both he and Nancy are a couple that act. When Nancy was at OHEL meeting, she heard that there were Jewish children that didn't have homes. Sam and Nancy opened their homes and became foster parents. His mark and fingerprints are all over SBH. Whether it be when he was president, he updated our bylaws, our allocation process and procedures, and he introduced the concept of healthy tension with our clients, so our clients could build towards self-sufficiency. And we weren't just writing checks, we were actually making them better and standing on their feet. This is one of the hallmark qualities of what makes SBH so special. Sammy, as a board member, raised untold millions of dollars in the community for SBH. He was instrumental in buying all of our buildings. 425 Kings Highway, 379, 1963, and 1955. To this very day, Sam, in his role at SCF, has helped SBH secure in excess of $10 million in grants that would otherwise not have received if not for his efforts. I can't imagine what our institution would look like without Sam's efforts. Sam didn't only secure these dollars for SBH, he secured millions of dollars for many other fine institutions in our community. Sammy has way too many crowning achievements for me to sum them up in a few short minutes. But one that I must touch on, and one that has truly transformed our community, and is in fact generational. At the time, we applied for a license to establish our counseling center, of which we were denied. Both Sammy and my dad went straight to Governor Pataki's office, and in the meeting they explained the need for the counseling center in our community. That we have special nuances, that our community expects certain services. Without Sam's leadership, and without, of course, Hashem's help, the counseling center probably would not have happened. Our counseling center last year had over 20,000 individual appointments with community clients. Along the way, this destigmatized mental health issues in our community, from anxiety, depression, marital issues, addiction, abuse, and many other. Sammy, while I'm honored to present you this award, I must also recognize Nancy and your amazing family, as they are your partners and ultimate supporters in all that you do. Nancy and I spoke yesterday. A few of the words she used to describe you as someone who was a friend to all. You were ethically fair. You were the epitome of a community leader. and that you're really a nice guy. Sammy, it is my honor to present you with a Joseph D. Beta Award as a small token for all that you have done and continue to do for SBH and for our community. Thank you. Yeah, you want to say a few words?
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for coming. Thank you, David. Thank you to the Board of Bikor Halim. I wasn't really prepared for this, so let's start. It was a sunny day in August in 1949. Anyway, thank you so much. Keep up the great work. Love you all.
Picture. Take with your family. Bring your family.
There's a photographer? We'll do it.
No, we have a photographer right there.
Usually Mark is here. Yeah, they will. You want me to work? Do it. He's a photographer. They can speak to.
Yes.
Said you want me to work.
Get it together.
Nice.
Okay. But happy to come, for sure. For our next award, I would like to call up Lauren Hakim, a director of the New Jersey branch, to present the New Jersey Development Award. Lauren? The New Jersey Development Award is going to somebody that is really the bedrock of SBH. He is a kind and warm man. He always thinks of others. I know he was a true friend and a gentleman. I knew Elliot was very close to my dad. Every time he sees me, he gives a warm smile and a nice hug, and always says he loves me. Lauren, please.
Waiting for it to settle in because we sketched him a little bit tonight. Tonight I am fortunate to honor a remarkable individual whose dedication and selflessness has left an indelible mark on our community. For over 3 decades, he has been the driving force behind the SBH Matanot Le'Avyonim campaign, pouring his heart and soul into helping community members in need. I'm a relative newbie to the campaign, and I started working alongside Elliot only since 2019. I will never forget those first few months when I was first learning the ropes, and I wasn't sure we could do it. It's a big undertaking, and such a beautiful and dignified way to help families directly. But as anyone who works with Elliot knows, he both inspires and believes in you. And somehow you believe in yourself. This unwavering faith is really one of his best attributes. He would call me and he would say, "Lauren, where do we stand?" And I would tell him. And sometimes my nervousness would come through and he could sense it. And he would say, "Don't worry, we're going to double it by next week." And in the end, he was right. And we did, year after year. Elliot leads an incredible group of solicitors, most of whom he handpicked to get involved. And now 10, 15, 25 years later, they are more passionate about the campaign as ever and find it immensely rewarding. Each one described Elliot as special, and working with him you quickly learn why. Firstly, everyone takes his call, and that's not something you often see. Secondly, he has the unique ability to connect with people, young or old, from all walks of life. It really is a gift. Lastly, and most importantly, he believes so much in helping people. How could anyone say no? As Elliot prepares to pass the torch, we're filled with mixed emotions. While we're happy to see him enjoying his well-deserved retirement in sunny Florida, we are equally sad about losing his leadership and guidance. This year, he added and trained his grandson Albert Cohen to take over, and even though he had big shoes to fill, with God's help, he was very successful. It was beautiful to watch Elliot teach his grandson and to watch Albert honor and follow in his footsteps. Please join me in expressing our deepest gratitude and admiration to Elliot Beebe for his dedication. I'm going to read the award. It says, Elliot Beebe, with sincerest gratitude, wow, I'm not going to read that, I'm going to read from here. With sincerest gratitude for your extraordinary efforts on behalf of SBH, our clients, and the community at large. For decades, you have given tirelessly towards the Matanot Le'Avyonim campaign, raising funds for thousands of families who benefited in their time of need. This is a tremendous undertaking which has been sanctified by your generosity of heart and genuine love for tzedakah and chesed. May you always be blessed to lead, succeed, and inspire. The family can come up for a picture. Let the family come up for a picture. Yeah.
I got a big family. Okay, I'll say it. Come on.
I feel like you guys can. I know.
We go shoot it like that? Oh, you Alley boy. Alley. I want you right in front of me.
Come on, darling.
You want to switch with him?
Yeah.
You knew, huh?
Nice, huh? Yeah, you never would have come to Brooklyn, that's why. Beautiful, beautiful. Congratulations. Thank you, Jack.
This is all set.
We're going to try. Take up. Oh, you want it?
Try one more time.
Okay. For our next award, I would like to call up Lori Mizrahi, SBH board member, chair of the New Jersey Client Division, to present the New Jersey Client Division Award.
Hi, everyone. It is my honor and privilege to give out this next award on behalf of the New Jersey Client Division. It was a few years ago when a random idea came up when talking to a friend about Hanukkah at SBH. We have beautiful programs giving toys and costumes and meals for the kids and families. But how nice would it be for our adult clients to receive a gift for Hanukkah? They work so hard all year long, following treatment plans, struggling to support their families. To receive a gift just for them with no plan in mind, it would be a real gift and such a surprise. That's all this volunteer had to hear. She ran with me. What started out as collecting a few gifts from local stores and friends now turned into 80 beautiful hand-picked wrapped gifts. She takes it even further, contacting our social workers, asking if anyone has any particular likes or hobbies so the gifts can be personalized. An art set for one woman, a certificate at a Jewish bookstore for another. The feedback is incredible. I remember one thank you email from a client saying she was so touched and never ever received a Hanukkah gift and couldn't believe we knew exactly what she liked. It's programs like these that make what we do here at SBH extra special. I remember a teacher of mine that used to call it the jelly between the bread. Adding the sweetness changes and enhances everything. It is my honor to call up my dear friend, Randy Tobias. And to also wish you a happy birthday.
That's so nice.
With heartfelt gratitude for outstanding commitment to our community, we are blessed to work with a volunteer who always goes above and beyond for others. You're working, raising funds, and buying gifts for clients has enhanced the holidays for countless community members that you treat like your own family. Your love of Tessa shines through in this beautiful gesture. May you always bring joy to families and communities.
Of course.
That's right. That's what it's all about. Really?
Okay, for our next award, I would like to call up Annie Beta, a New Jersey Development Associate, to present the New Jersey Young Adult Award.
I guess I should start with like mother, like daughter. Nice. It all began 4 years ago when Marsha, still in high school, approached SBH about organizing a bake sale in memory of her grandfather, Izzy Shem, alav hashalom. Encouraging her initiative, we offered our support, eager to assist in any way we could. While many high school students organized small-scale bake sales to support organizations, Marsha and her friends exceeded all expectations. Witnessing Marsha's hard work translate into such remarkable success was truly awe-inspiring. But Marsha didn't stop there. In the following years, she transformed the event into a Purim Hesed Carnival and auction, diligently working to surpass previous achievements. Now, as we embark on the 4th year of this tradition, I can confidently say that working alongside Marsha has been an absolute pleasure. Tonight, it is my honor to present the Young Adult Development Award to Marsha Tobias. And the award reads, with admiration and gratitude for your unparalleled commitment in spearheading the Community Hesed Carnival, this event has been an outstanding success year after year due to your leadership and creativity. Your love of Hesed is contagious and inspires community members of all ages to give back not only on event day, but throughout all their days. We admire you, we thank you, and we hope you have
Wait, hold it up.
Thank you. I now have the honor of introducing Rabbi Mansour. I must tell you that all week long I was intimidated by this daunting task of introducing the rabbi to you. I have to be very honest. As I don't know how, in just a few words and a few short moments, that I could possibly tackle all that you've done. The wide-ranging impact, the deep impact you've had on our community, our students, and Jews around the world. I'm certainly not qualified, and I don't even understand all of your accomplishments. And I can't put them into words. But what I do know is how the rabbi makes me feel when I speak with him. He makes me feel special. And that is not due to my role at SBH. Several years ago, on a sunny Friday afternoon in Deal, my wife went to the Rebbitzin to pick up sheets, top of bed. Great stuff, by the way, if you need it. It's a plug. I take commission. This job doesn't pay very well. But we pulled up to the house. My wife went into the house to see the Rebbitzin, and I came up to the porch to see you to say hello. I wasn't even sure that you knew my name, but you did. And we sat down, and you sensed that I was a little bit uneasy. You cracked a joke, as you always do, made me feel comfortable. And we spent a few minutes chatting, and it was really very nice. And I felt immediately that we had a friendship. It was all of 5 minutes, but I felt the closeness from you, and I felt your warmth, and that was really very important. As I took on a more formal role at SBH, we've had more opportunities to speak. We've talked about cases, and you've always shown a keen interest in our client, and you've always asked, how can I help, and what can I do? And I'm here for you guys. On many occasions, I would ask you to speak like tonight. And I know that you're very busy, you've got a lot of things going on, but you've always been very generous with your time, and always been an unwavering supporter of SBH. You'd always crack a joke when we'd speak on the phone, and you always called me honey. As I've said before, you make me feel special. Then as I realized, and I speak to more people, you make everybody feel special. And that's a wonderful quality. And I'd like to introduce a very special man, Rabbi Mansour.
Thank you, honey. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. President, I appreciate the very generous words, but we came here tonight to actually pay homage to our great volunteers. And if that's the case, we do share something in common, because when I was young, maybe from 14 years old till maybe 30 years old, I also was a volunteer at SBH. So I know exactly the value of it. I know what it's worth. I know we don't get paid for being volunteers, not because we're worthless, but because we're priceless. And I've said it publicly many times that one thing about volunteers built Noah's Ark. The Titanic was built by professionals. So we know that speaks for itself. The value of what volunteers can do, as opposed to guys like me that are paid professionals. I want to just tell you two stories so you know how much God values your work. Because I always want to know, what does God think? You know, we might think that we're doing something great, but what do the heavens think? So just two quick stories, only because the President, David, mentioned that he came to buy mattresses and beds and stuff like that. And you ask yourself a question, but you're a rabbi, how do you have a mattress business? Where did that come from? I know exactly where it came from, and I never said it publicly, but I'm going to say it tonight. Many years ago, there was a lady in the community, Sherry Cohen. She had called me, and she said, Rabbi Eli, we need you to take over, I wasn't a rabbi at the time, the Passover packaging, which was one of the biggest projects of Bikur Olim at the time. We have to package over 400 boxes, fill them with products, and so they were tapping me to do a and I have to get the products and get them delivered and find a way. I mean, major. I was 16, 17 years old. Anyway, I remember one day I was in high school, and they called me from Bikur Olim. Come right now. There's 100 boxes of canned potatoes from Met Council, and they're out here in the middle of the ocean in Kings Highway. And what are you doing? Come here now. I didn't have a car. I took my bicycle. I rode to Kings Highway, and at the time I had secured. I think now it's the McVeigh, but when we were young, it was Oscars. Right. It was the candy store, and at the time it was just an empty room, and that's where we were storing the stuff. So I got there expecting the guy from the truck to put the stuff inside. And he said, oh, you're the guy? Yeah, I'm the guy. Okay, sign over here. Before I signed, he was gone. And now I realized that responsibility was on me to put the 100 boxes of canned potatoes, and they were heavy. And I remember after the first one, second, all of a sudden my back started to hurt, and I felt I was sweating, and it was this time of year. Anyway, by the time I got to 50 or 60 boxes, and I knew that I had to finish the product, and I knew that I would probably have to do this tomorrow with the corn or the next item. I remember I turned to God, and I wasn't at all a man of means. I'm not such a man of means now either. But at the time I was just a kid, I didn't have a dollar in my pocket, and I turned to God and I said, Hashem, I'm not getting paid to do this, nor do I want to get paid. I'm doing this to help the needy people. And I became now loading boxes in the warehouse. My back hurts, my legs hurt. You see the pain that I'm in. I'm not asking for reward. But one day, maybe you'll give me a warehouse where I could store product and I'll be able to make a living from this. That's what I said to God. I don't know why that came into my mind. I said, God works measure for measure. I'm working as a warehouse boy. Let me have product in the warehouse. But it made no sense because I became a rabbi. What's a rabbi going to do? And then when I married Sandra, and Sandra went into the mattress business, and all of a sudden here on the phone, oh yes, warehouse, yes, okay. She signed on a warehouse and she put a mattress there. And I told her, Rabbi, said, this is where it came from. It came from that day. You're selling mattresses, but it started from canned potatoes. And that's to me that God listens to volunteers. That's what I got out of it. And I still believe that till today. Every time Sandra's on the phone with the warehouse, I always think of that day. I think of my back pain, and I think about the heartfelt prayer that I made to Hashem that He should give me some sort of sign that we're doing something good. And I'm not the exception. I think everybody who's doing much more noble things than what I just said is going to get the same love tap and the same recognition from God in recognition of what you're doing. Here's the second story. So at one point, when I was volunteering, I came to Bikor Olim and said, listen, we're doing so many things for the physical side of these clients. We used to give out turkeys on Thanksgiving, and Friday we gave them flowers and all physical stuff, which is great. But I said, what about spiritual stuff? What are you talking about? I said, all these clients live in apartments. When's the last time they checked their mezuzot? I want to start a committee where we're going to go around to the apartment buildings to check the mezuzot of the clients, and whatever ones are pasul, we're going to replace them on us. And of course, there was some pushback. What are we doing? It's a religion now. You're mixing it up now. We're turkeys. We're not mezuzot. How much is this going to cost us? There's always a pushback, which is natural. I said, no, this is protection. Mezuzot is protection. Don't you want to protect these people? All right. Maybe you could find a sponsor. I said, when you find a sponsor for turkeys, I'll find a sponsor for mezuzot. You have to pay for it. Anyway, I went with my friend Nathan Rudy. And I remember it was a Friday. I even know the parashah you'll see in a minute. With a toolbox, we went toolboxes. And we walk into the building on Kings Highway and Ocean Parkway. And we have a list of the Bikor Olim clients in that building. And I remember there was a Mr. Safti, Alav Shalom, passed away. Nothing we did to him, but I think we actually extended his life. But anyway, when we came into his, and we knocked on the door, these two guys with tool kits. We're going to kill it. No, I don't want. We said, no, we're here to change your mezuzot. No, my mezuzot are kosher. Anyway, we convinced them that we're here to help them. So now we pry off the mezuzah. I'm telling you, it crumbled. Like salt. Like flour, it just crumbled in our hand. He saw it. Oh my God! Do you have a mezuzah for me to replace? Yes, we do. And here's the story. Took out a hammer, took out our nails, started to bang, and we realized we might have made a mistake. In the apartment buildings, the posts are made out of metal. So I told my friend Nathan the following. You know what? I brought glue. Let's put the glue on the back of the mezuzah. So Nathan Rudy says, the glue is good. Good idea, the glue is good. Place it. But then we said, you know what? It's a thin layer of metal. Maybe we could bang those nails in there. You know what? Let's try to bang the nails just for extra support. So we bang it, we said, and that was the conversation we had. He says the glue is good, and I say let's bang it in for extra support with the nails. We finished. we were so happy what we did that we went downstairs into the lobby of that apartment building and we actually danced. We were alone and we just danced out of joy that we're able to make a difference in the life of, a client. It was a Friday. It was Parashat Lech Lecha. I went to Hayez Torah Center right there. I was working for Hayez at the time, and I went to read the Parashah. So I read the Parashah, and I said, let me read the Haftarah. And I read the Haftarah, this happens 10 minutes after what just happened in the building. And I read a pasuk that I never paid attention to, and the pasuk says, the prophet is talking, Omer ladevek tovhu. He says, the glue is good. Vayhazekehu b'masmerim, but he strengthened it with nails, lo yimot, so it doesn't fall. Now, I don't know the context of what the prophet was talking about, but I don't have to know what he was talking about. I know that we just exactly verbatim said that. The glue is good, and I called Nathan, and I said, Nathan, don't take my word. Maybe I'm biased. Maybe I'm seeing what I want to see. Open up the Haftarah and call me back. He said, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Mi Amar El Mi. Eliyahu Mansour to Nathan Rooney. That's the Mi Amar El Mi on that pasuk. And what did I learn from that? What I learned from that story is that that's God's way of communicating through the prophets to volunteers. And everybody will see that. If you look for it and you expect it and you will it, God will show you signs. If you pray to Him that in the merit of what you're doing, something in your life should go a little easier and some of the hardships should lighten up in the merit that you're lightening up the hardships and easing up the hardships for others, it'll happen. And from time to time, God will even show you open communication. And that's the way of God saying, Hazak Baruch. So I say and I echo what I know God in heaven is saying to you, Hazak Baruch. Thank you for all your work. You've done a yeoman's job, and may God, Be'ezat Hashem, bless you all with all that is good, peace of mind, health, and happiness. Amen.
Okay. Rabbi, thank you for your beautiful words. Berachot, it's beautiful. Not easy to speak after you, I have to admit. For our next award, I'm proud to present the Mental Health Counseling Award to Dr. Ayla Sif.
Wow.
Ayla wears many hats, two of which are the co-chair of the SBH Mental Health Counseling Center and the chair of the SBH Courage to Heal program. All the while juggling her own professional practice, her family, and SBH, which is not easy. But Ayla has done this so beautifully, giving her true dedication to each. When we relaunched our Courage to Heal program, we knew that we had our work cut out for us. Ayla stepped up to the plate, helping us connecting with the schools, train our staff, and grow this important program to what it is today. And I know firsthand that this program alone is helping people go from darkness to light. Just as a side story, this morning I was at Flatbush. They would have a class on SAFE for my son, and my wife were there. It was the whole 8th grade, and one of the social workers at Flatbush I happened to speak to, and I told her that, we work with SAFE, I'm at SBH, and she goes, oh, SBH is doing such amazing work. The counseling center, the therapists are amazing. You've really upgraded what you have, the services you have going on in there. And what you did with Courage to Heal is beyond what anybody can even imagine. Since we've had teachers come forward, although not to SBH, but talking among themselves about challenges they faced along the way in their own personal lives. This just came out of literally nowhere this morning. It was beautiful. As a mental health and professional and community member, Ayla utilizes her background to ensure We're serving the need of our clients in a culturally sensitive way and effective way. We are lucky and blessed to have Ayla on our team, and our community and clients are lucky to have you on theirs as well. Thank you. Please come up. David. Why don't you read it? You read it?
I don't have my glasses anymore.
Oh, my God. I'll read it.
Dr. Ayla Sit, who I met 13, 14 years ago, and I've had the pleasure of working side by side in so many ways, with profound gratitude for your unwavering devotion to the SBH mission. Your expert guidance, clinical judgment, and commitment to excellence has been instrumental in our work at the Counseling Center and the Courage to Heal initiative. You continue to help us achieve a higher level of care in all areas by inspiring and empowering the teams around you. May you continue, and may your acts of chesed be blessed for all that you do. Come on. Please. I think my mother's here. So.
Oh, they got more?
And I think Matthew Tuni Mystery is here.
And your sister is here.
Come on, guys.
You're in the pictures. Hold it up. Wait.
Oh. And I think Rabbi Elam Mansur is here. Cousins. Come on, it's a family picture, Rabbi.
Perfect.
Thank you.
You said no? Yeah. They told me I was presenting for something.
Congratulations. Awesome. Congratulations. So nice. For our next award, I'd like to call Nathan Krasnowski, our CEO, and Lauren Hakim, Director of our New Jersey branch, to present the Doug Ballin Distinguished Staff Award.
So I often get asked two questions before giving out this award. The first one is, why are we giving a staff member a volunteer award? Second one I get asked is to make sure that the person we choose to give the award to is somebody who has the same traits as Doug Balin, who the award is named after. And I can tell you with one story how we answer both of these questions. So one of the first meetings I had with Doug was actually his retirement party. And in that party, not only did he retire, but he made a speech retiring his BlackBerry. And in that speech, he said his wife is going to be so happy that his BlackBerry is now retired. And I didn't really get it. It was probably my first day here. But then in speaking to Doug, and obviously it's been 7 years now that I've had the privilege of being here, what I realized was there's your work hours, and then there's your volunteer hours. And Doug was the epitome of, he took his work home, because it wasn't only work for him, it was volunteering for him. He believed in the mission, he believed in the chesed, he believed in the community, he believed in our clients, and that's why we named an award after him. And we choose a staff member who has the same traits as Doug, that it's not just the hours they give at work, but it's all the work that they take home with them, because they truly value the work that we do here. The person receiving this award this year had a very tough year, and in this year, she really showed, like Doug, that this work isn't work for her. This is her chesed, this is her volunteering. And whether she had to be in a hospital, whether she was at home, or whether she was at work, it never stopped. She was always there for our community. She was always there for our clients. The recipient this year is Barbara Abadi. I'm going to ask Lauren, our team, we're very privileged to have Lauren as the director of our Jersey branch. If Lauren could say a few words about Barbara, and Doug, if you can please join us to hand out the award.
To know her is to love her. Ask any one of the hundreds of clients she has helped over the last 15 years. Sharp, savvy, resourceful, compassionate, honest, business and community-minded, and open and eager to help any case that comes across her desk. Barbara Batty, the New Jersey Entitlement Specialist, exemplifies all of these traits and more. Although she works part-time, Barbara finds the time to help everyone that reaches out. From rabbis to newlyweds to seniors and those with disabilities, Barbara uses her extensive experience to help people access any government programs or benefits they are entitled to. Everyone leaves her office filled with gratitude. We know this from the many gifts she receives, but does not ask for, and for the many letters and notes thanking her for all her help. Barbara by far receives the most phone calls at SBH, and with a reputation for helping so many, she was always asked for by name. And that's just the ones that call the office. There are countless others that call her cell phone directly. Barbara can't step foot into Freddy's, Uri's, or any local shop without someone inquiring about entitlements for themselves or a loved one. She is never off. She is a beacon of light when clients are distraught. They often enter into SBH frustrated and distressed, and after meeting with Barbara, they leave with their heads held high and a feeling of hope and promise. Barbara is a self-starter and a lifelong learner. She pursues any and all benefit programs in New Jersey and researches all the details. When she finds out about a new program, she goes out of her way to see how she can get the word out and best help community members apply. A few years ago, she learned of a veterans program that entitled those that served and their loved ones to extra funds to help defray their living costs so they can age in place. Barbara made it her mission to make sure all eligible SBH clients and seniors applied and had access to these benefits. She would smile from ear to ear each time she found someone who might be a candidate. The families that benefited could not believe it, and the letters of appreciation and thanks continued to pour in. For Barbara, her family is the crown jewel of her life. They come first and foremost. She truly is the matriarch for them and works tirelessly to make sure that every holiday and happy occasion is special and that each and every grandchild has everything they need. Barbara's resilience and strength, paired with her deep commitment to service, inspire everyone around her. It's with heartfelt gratitude that we recognize Barbara Batty for the incredible impact she has had on our community. She is the recipient of this year's
Thank you. You should tell them she doesn't always look like this. Great.
Presenting this award to Barbara Batty, heartfelt appreciation for your exemplary commitment to our organization and our community. For almost 15 years, you have ensured dignity, empowerment, and vital benefits to hundreds of community families. You work tirelessly, humbly, and compassionately, always going above and beyond the call of duty. Like Doug, whoever he might be, the impact you have made on the past, present, and future of our community.
Barbara, congratulations and thank you. Beautiful. For our next award, I'd like to call up Dr. Susan Shmuel, our Director of Mental Health Resources, and Rena Asher and Ronnie Towell, our co-chairs of Mental Health Resources, to present the Mental Health Resources Award. Let's come up. Same situation.
Learn from your dad. Okay. I have the privilege of serving with Rena as co-chair of the Mental Health Resources Division, MHR, and along with Susan Shmuel, which I'll tell you a little about in a minute. It stands for Mental Health Resources. We don't know about you, but it seems that half of the world is dealing with anxiety in one form or another. Webster's Dictionary defines it as apprehensive, uneasiness, or nervousness, usually over an impending or anticipated ill. Well, our community is certainly not immune to anxiety, and that's what our MHR division is all about. Our goals are as follows. Awareness. The goal is to help our community members be aware that emotional challenges are commonplace, that SBH has the resources to address these challenges. We do referrals. We have fully vetted client bases so that we refer somebody's already accustomed to our mores and our customs, we get the right therapist for the right client. Last year we had 1,455 calls asking for referrals. 30 calls a week. You get about 2,700 referrals. Programs. We have lectures with guest speakers. Last year we had 23 events. We had 8,000 attendees. We have workshops and support groups. Last year we had 14 groups and 521 attendees. Here's a quote from one of our attendees at our Working Mom support group. I wanted you to know that part of why I joined the group is because I often feel like I'm the only one who has these stresses and problems. I was honestly anticipating a group of about 10 women, but I found it so comforting and amazing to sign on and see the sheer number of us. I realize I'm definitely not alone. And I know tons of women in the group too. Looking forward to more. Here's a sampling of the variety of support groups that we have offered. Parents of kids with anxiety, caregivers of parents, financial stress for women, financial stress for men, parents of kids who are bullied. The third aspect we do is social media posts. Last year we had 109 posts, we had 18,000 likes. As you can imagine, it takes a lot of work to get all this done. First of all, it's headed by one of our own community experts, Dr. Susan Shmuel, PhD. Susan has the pulse of our community's mental health needs at her fingertips day in and day out. In addition, we have a volunteer committee that is dedicated to the emotional well-being of our entire community. Tonight we honor one of our key committee members whose service and dedication is way above and beyond anything that we could ever imagine. I'll just list some of the traits. Bright, committed, dedicated, intelligent, a leader, upbeat, creative, enthusiastic. The word no is not in her vocabulary. Makes difficult tasks seem easy. And now, just like the Academy Awards, I'm turning it over to Rena Asher.
This award goes to someone I'm so happy to work with every single day. She has no idea she's getting this. So, Alice, sit.
Come on, Alice. Give her one for me.
Okay. That's it. Okay. The award reads, Alice Sit, with heartfelt gratitude for your unmatched passion for Hesed and giving. You inspire us with your can-do attitude, making sure every need is met with ease, excellence, and heart. Your tireless efforts have helped to lessen the stigma for reaching out for help, impacting countless community members. May you always be a source of blessing to your family and our SBH family for years to come.
Yeah, please.
Okay. Let's get you good, huh? Come on, come on. Okay, come.
You guys can join if you want.
Okay, excellent.
Good job. Good job.
One more.
All right.
Hi.
I knew I made you from.
Hi. How are you doing?
Thank you.
Congratulations. Beautiful. For our next award, I'd like to call it Michelle Sasson, SBH Board Member and Chair of our Food Division, and Alyssa Menedjed, our Director of Volunteers, to present our Food Division Award.
Okay, tonight the Food Division recognizes the exceptional contributions of Near's unwavering commitment to keeping our food pantry organized and going above and beyond in delivering food embodies the essence of Chesed. Despite being a paid staff member, Near consistently goes out of his way to ensure that those in need receive their food, even if it means volunteering to take food boxes across Brooklyn. His dedication and selflessness serve as an inspiration to us all, reminding us of the profound impact that one individual can make within our community. It is with immense gratitude that we present this award to Near, a true embodiment of compassion and generosity. Thank you for your extraordinary service. Yeah, we can't see. We can't see it.
Thank you for all your help.
Big picture.
Let's take pictures.
Near, with sincere appreciation for your commitment to SBH and the community at large. You are always going above and beyond to ensure that countless families receive food and resources when they need it most, by making deliveries and organizing our pantry with your whole heart. We admire your dedication and selflessness in this holy endeavor. May your cup overflow with abundant blessings. Amen.
Get close to me. Great. Thank you.
Near, thank you. For our next award, I'm calling up Rena Asher, SBH Board Member and Co-Chair of Mental Health Resources, to present the Development Award.
This award is being presented to Mrs. Trina Sultan, a woman who is very remarkable. She's done so much for SBH. She's so creative, and she uses her talents all the time. She helps with The Source, the magazine that you all get in your mail. But not only that, she did an amazing project that I wish you can all go see. It's in our new building on McDonald Avenue. She did a mural. It's along the entire room. I don't know how many feet it is, but it's a huge wall, and it's all pictures of SBH through the years, all the different volunteers and every different event and things and she handpicked each picture, and she did these beautiful artwork with it, these children and these people, and it's a gorgeous mural, and we were supposed to have a video of it, but it didn't work out, sorry. That's SBH. Okay, but I want to present this award to Trina for really all her. The award reads Trina Sultan, with sincere gratitude for your tireless efforts on behalf of SBH. Your creativity and selflessness knows no bounds, leaving us constantly awe-inspired by both your talents and love for our community. You bring unique heart and artful soul to every project that comes your way, and the results are always astounding. May you and your family always be the recipients of Hashem's abundant blessings.
Amen. Amen.
Get to the source.
It's up to you.
You can have the centerfold.
Rena, thank you. Trina, thank you. Oh, please.
You gotta go see the wall, everybody. Your pictures are all on it.
Family picture.
Family.
That's how we are. Trina, thank you. Congratulations. I'd like to call up Ronnie to introduce a very special guest we have this evening, the councilwoman. Ronnie, please.
One more time. We have a special treat tonight. We have a member of the City Council here. Her name is Ina Vernikov. Just so happens she was born in the Ukraine. Pretty contemporary, would you say? Ina Vernikov represents the 48th Council District that includes Brighton Beach, Manhattan Beach, Gravesend, Hearts of Midwood, and Sheepshead Bay. She also serves in as the minority whip of the New York City Council. Ms. Vernikov is one of only 6 Republicans on the council of 51 members. In November 2021, Ina flipped a seat that has been traditionally Democratic for more than 100 years. Her campaign focused on rising crime, unreasonable mandates, and the migrant crisis. In a widely progressive city council, I repeat that, in a widely progressive city council, Councilwoman Vernikov plays an important role in bringing common sense to city government. Ina has becoming a leading voice against anti-Semitism, making waves by bringing stories of anti-Semitic assaults to the national and international stage, assuring victims that the perpetrators of anti-Semitic hate crimes will face consequences. Councilwoman Vernikov organized the March Against Anti-Semitism after 2 Jewish teenagers were assaulted for wearing a hoodie with the logo of the IDF. After the faculty of City University of New York Law School passed a resolution supporting boycott, divestment, and sanctions against Israel, Vernikov announced she would pull $50,000 in funding from the law school and redirect it towards legal aid services. In addition to all of the above, Ina has been a good friend and a reliable and consistent ally of our community. Thank you, Ina. Please say a few words.
We gotta get you an updated bio. Thank you so much for having me. Good evening. I am so incredibly proud to represent this community, even though this particular location is not my district. It's represented by my incredible colleague, Councilor Kalman Yeager. But I am so proud to represent each and every one of you, even if you don't live in my district. I want to thank Ronnie, Sam, Sari, Rina, and everybody who is involved in this amazing organization. I am proud to support this organization. I am proud to fund this organization through various forms of funding, discretionary money, through initiatives, and obviously keep a great relationship with the people that are involved. I want to I don't have a big speech ready or prepared. I just want to thank every volunteer. I just found out, I didn't know, but there are 3,000 volunteers in this organization. That is incredibly impressive and amazing, and I know that each one of you spends hours, thousands of hours, volunteering, giving back to the community, contributing. And I have to say, and please don't record and don't tell the other people I represent, but I have to say the Syrian community is one of the most hospitable communities that I have ever seen. And again, don't tell the Ashkenazi. And I also proudly attend a Sephardic Syrian synagogue, Ohel David and Moshe, and I'm very close to Rabbi Foer. So again, thank you so much. Hi. Thank you so much for having me. Congratulations. Thank you for the incredible work that you do, and I'm always here to support all of you. Thank you.
Councilman, thank you. Thank you for taking your time and being with us. Very much appreciated. There's a black Tesla in the parking lot that's blocking. I don't know who that might be. You can't all leave, by the way. It's only one person. Black Tesla? No. Okay. For the next award, I'd like to call up Rita Shabbat, our Director of Career Division, and Mark Hazen, SBH Board Member and Chair of Career, to present the Career Division Award.
Thank you. For the past few years, this volunteer has served as a career coach, guiding individuals on their journey to find meaningful employment. Not only does he offer his expertise in this role, but he also oversees our skills training courses, ensuring that our participants are equipped with the tools they need to succeed. Through his efforts, he has directly impacted the lives of our community members. His willingness to go above and beyond, always ready to lend a helping hand, is truly commendable. It is with great pleasure that we present this award to a deserving individual who has dedicated himself to the betterment of others. Please join me in congratulating Irving Safdie. Outstanding contributions to SBH and the community.
I've learned through the years to bring my glasses up to read this. So we're going to give this to Irving Safdie. On a personal note, I have to say I hear him on the phone constantly with Jacqueline, who is our computer class coordinator. They decide what classes they're going to give, change up, for the changing needs of the community. Thousands of individuals every year take these classes and increase their job skills and their earning potential. And the plaque says, with admiration and gratitude for your exemplary service, on behalf of the SBH Career Division, you have played an instrumental role in the lives of countless job seekers, helping enhance their prospects and earning potential by providing networking opportunities and an invaluable support system. Your guidance and efforts have made a profound impact on our community. May you always see success in all that you endeavor. Amen. Your wife was so sweet. Hi. He spoke on the phone. Hi, how are you? Congratulations. He does great work. You marked it in. Thank you. Great, thank you. Thanks, sir. Thanks for coming in from Deal. Thank you.
Thank you, Rita. Irving, congratulations and thank you. For our next award, I'd like to call up Jack Amy, our past SBH president, to present the Mickey Carey Alav Shalom Chesed Shel Emet Award. Jack, please.
Good evening, everyone. You have the award? Yeah. The Mickey Carey Chesed Shel Emet Award, an amazing award for an amazing person. For those who knew Mickey, he was the human embodiment of Chesed. It's not usually an easy award to give, because you have to find the perfect person. But this year was not that difficult. This year's recipient of the Mickey Carey Chesed Shel Emet Award is a true pillar of SBH, an amazing and longtime captain, a dedicated board member, a finance superstar, a strategic thinker, a person who makes sure his entire family is involved in SBH. The person who took charge in turning around our counseling center and making it the best in class. The person who is full of class, integrity, and is a 24/7 Chesed machine, dedicated to this community like nobody other. My good friend, Stevie Belassiano. I have another speech that I am asked to read by Carrie Sutton, who I thank for, first of all, letting me know that I wasn't the first person designated for giving you this award. He couldn't be here tonight. And second, for letting everybody see that I have to actually put on my glasses to read it. It's a very long one. I may stop in the middle if you cut me off. If you turn on the air, I'll keep going. Dear Stevie, it was only about 8 years ago when you got up in front of the audience and so warmly, vividly, and carefully introduced someone to receive the Mickey Carey Award. As I heard the stories and events that you were discussing, I started laughing because I realized you were talking about me. I truly hoped that one day I would have the same opportunity to stand here in front of you and of so many superstars and let them know about a great person that is in our midst. Oh, how I jumped for joy when I saw the text from our president, David Beta, asking me if I would have the honor, I was also jumping for joy, to present Stevie Balaciano with the Mickey Carey Award. And then looked at my calendar and realized that at the time of the presentation, I would be out of town with a customer. I checked every major airline that flies to the city and cities near it, tried to adjust my appointments, but it didn't work. I'm truly sorry that I'm not able to be here in person tonight. So it's an exciting time this part of the year, as we can feel the thick of excitement of basketball fever in New York City. The Knicks are a team comprised of players that put success of the team first, working together for a common goal of the players. They have each other's back. They hustle down the court. They pick up their teammates after a pick. They double team the other team's player. They use their smarts on a know-how to accomplish their goal. The key here is that no one is looking to be a hero, MVP, or in the limelight. They're even rooting from the bench for their teammates' success while taking a few minutes to catch their breath. The team plays so well because its goal is winning for the sake of the team and the city. You have displayed all these characteristics in his personal and life of Hesed. Stevie, your efforts and success on the court, Flatbush Falcon All-Star, starting 5 and winning a championship, this success also now shows off the court.
Nice.
I'm going to save from reading the rest of it. I'm going to give it to you. But congratulations. He ends by saying, Hazaku Baruch, on being rewarded such a Hesed Shel Emet. You so truly earned this award, and we know you will continue to do great work on helping the poor and needy of this community. God bless you. Love, Canada.
Thanks. A family, I guess. Now I know I'm really old.
Can you come right in the middle?
Stevie, congratulations. Very well deserved. For our next award, I'd like to call on Victoria Sutton, our Director of the Senior Division, to present our Senior Division Award.
Thank you. I'm so excited to present this award tonight. Being the director of the senior division, seniors come to us in New York and New Jersey and need a breadth of services. They need legal advice, they need medical advice, they need mental health support. I wish I could wear all of those hats. I definitely do not. So I'm unbelievably lucky to be able to turn to this incredible community of experts, of professionals who give tirelessly answers to my questions on the weekends, during the week, Erev holiday, you name it. I'm honored to present this award to Dory Salem, who for years has been a tremendous friend to this organization. I know personally we'd be lost without him, so Dory, please.
Nice.
Dory Salem. with sincerest appreciation for your genuine and constant devotion to assisting community members in need. Hundreds have benefited from your advocacy, guidance, and support in seeking your wise counsel. You have gone above and beyond in your generosity of time and resources and done so wholeheartedly and tirelessly. May you and yours be abundantly blessed.
Take a family picture, yeah.
Family picture. Picture, picture.
Yes, please.
You want to be in the photo? Victoria.
I'm a Salem today. Sure.
Yes. Nice. Wonderful. That's so nice. That's so nice. So nice. Great. Thank you. Keep up the good work.
Thanks. Congratulations, Tori. Thank you. Our next award, I'd like to call up Sophia Sasson, our volunteer captain of holiday programming, and Alyssa Menedjit, our volunteer coordinator, to present our clothing division award.
So every holiday, we like to take care of our clients in every aspect of the holiday. One of the holidays that we work on tirelessly is Purim, and one of the biggest parts of Purim is the costumes. Every year, Alyssa, Julie, Vina, and I would be so upset because our budget didn't cover Purim costumes, and we would have to have secondhand costumes. We would set up a store here. It would be nice, but it's nothing like buying a costume in a costume store for a little kid. And then a few years ago, someone randomly called me out of the blue, and she was like, I want to donate costume vouchers to the Purim Megastore. And I'm like, how'd you know that's what we needed? And she was like, well, I'm giving you, I was waiting 20, 30, like, I'm like, oh, we could give a few clients, that would be nice. And I can't remember the first year, maybe 150 vouchers to the Purim Megastore for all our clients. She goes, how many do you need? I'm like, do you really want to know? She's like, yeah, tell me how many clients. So I go back, we look through our list. I'm like, I'm embarrassed to tell me how many you need. She's like, just tell me, I'll do it. And whatever the number was, she said yes. And every year she calls me in like December. Hi, are you ready? I'm like, not yet, not ready. But she gives of herself happily. It was a breath of fresh air when she gave me that first call in that first year. I was like, guys, could you believe this is real? Like, we're really giving them real new costumes, and they get to go to the regular Purim store on Coney Island Avenue with dignity, just like every other kid, and they get a new costume for Purim where they wouldn't have before, and it just made such a difference. All these little details that we could do for our clients make a difference. It sounds so small, it's just a costume, but to a little kid, it's the world, and it's their memory of growing up just like everybody else. So this award is presented to Karen and Morty Cameo. Besides for the costumes, which is my favorite thing, she also donates mishloach manot that are the best mishloach manot ever that we could give out to our clients. They're better than any mishloach I've ever seen. And she's like, can I give you more? And I'm like, I don't think we need more. She goes, but I have more. So this award is presented to you guys, Karen and Morty Cameo, with profound gratitude for your invaluable impact on SBH, our clients, and our community. Together, you have elevated the memory of your dear son, Michael, alav hashalom, by providing countless costumes and mishloach manot to those in need. Thanks to this chesed endeavor, you have elevated the Purim holiday joy for so many children. May their smiles bring your family the zechut of Hashem's endless blessings.
This is the first time we've met in person. Thank you. Yeah, come.
Come, yeah, please.
Thank you. Why are you joking?
Just to say a few words, because we have the stage, and when you have the stage, you got to take the opportunity sometimes.
Yes.
We started this about 4 years ago in memory of our son, who passed away, unfortunately, March 16, 2020. We started the Michael Cameo Foundation, which primarily was the last holiday we spent with Michael, which was Purim. We came up with an idea of what could we do to give back in memory of our son. and we decided to share Purim costumes with the community. We do it with SBH, we do it with CARE, we do it with all the kids that we can actually reach out to, because it's such an important thing for a little kid to be happy on Purim, and it makes the parents so much happy also. With the money that we raise through the foundation, we've also donated a park in New Jersey, which we recently moved out to, Chabad by the Shore. We donated a big park for the kids, and now, which was just finished appropriately at the DSN Beach Club, also in memory of our son. And I owe it all to Karen and for her hard work. Honestly, she does it from 3-4 months in advance for this upcoming DSN. We have a DSN Beach Club, what's it called, a fundraiser / bike-a-thon and run-a-thon on July 7th. You can come see exactly what it's like. There's no joke, 800 to 1,000 kids and adults who are just enjoying the day, and you know, it's all about the kids. And you know, lastly, I'm going to say on the way in, I'm going to say it because she probably won't. She said, it's amazing how she left our kids back at home, who we have, thank God, 3 other children, that this we did for Mikey also. He still is with us, and he will always be with us, and this is how we commemorate him. We go ahead and honor him with what we have, and this basically is a true blessing to us, and we're blessed to have this opportunity to work with SBH. So we thank you all, and I thank my beautiful wife for everything she does.
She can. Thank you.
Thank you.
For our next award, I'd like to call up Eitan Walls, our Director of our Medical Division, to present the Medical Division Award. Eitan.
For those of you who don't know, the medical division not only helps people who need a referral or help with Gamach, but we also do a great amount of education. In the past 12 months, we've done 35 events that were in person or online. We had over 1,000 attendees, and our posts, I think, are in the tens, maybe even 100,000 impressions. We've had an impact. When I came to SBH, I was told about the volunteers. And I was told volunteers at SBH are super. They just jump in, and they do it. I've been lucky enough to work with a super duper volunteer in Rebecca Cohen-Sakov. I have to read what I wrote, because if I don't, Rebecca has been a beacon of dedication and service within the SBH Medical Division since before I was here, embodying the spirit of volunteerism and community support. Her initial foray into the division saw her applying her expertise and creativity to bolster our marketing efforts, significantly enhancing our outreach and impact. As chairwoman of the Young Adults Medical Committee, Rebecca's leadership and dedication solidified the committee's objectives. Her efforts have been instrumental in advancing the division's goals and engaging a broader audience with our initiatives. This year, amidst the joyous personal simcha of becoming a newlywed, Rebecca has not wavered in her commitment to the SBH Medical Division. She has seamlessly transitioned to leading all event planning activities, showcasing exceptional organizational skills and an knack for bringing people together. Her ability to coordinate and execute successful events have been pivotal in promoting the division's mission and raising awareness for our cause. This coming fall, Rebecca is going to be entering school and will be leaving us to become a PA, which is breaking my heart. Rebecca is the embodiment of what we are looking for in a volunteer, in somebody who's grown up at SBH. And we are very sad to see her go, but very excited to have another medical professional in our community. You'll be sorely missed. In recognition of her unwavering dedication, exceptional contributions, and significant impact on the success of the SBH Medical Division, we're honored to present Rebecca Cohen-Sakal with a volunteer award. Her passion, leadership, and altruism set a sterling example for all and underscore the vital role of volunteerism in our community.
Secret they kept for how long?
Come on.
Very slow. Where's Fortune?
Can you guys come on the other side?
Grandma Becky. Grandma Becky.
She's taking pictures.
Why not? Why not?
Great.
Of course. I'm a team pick.
Go for it. She loves you guys.
Perfect.
Okay.
Great.
Rebecca, thank you. Our next award, I'd like to call up Julie Cohen, our Director of our Volunteer Division, and Alyssa Menedjid, our Volunteer Coordinator, to present the Volunteer Division Award.
Hi, everyone. So first of all, I just want to thank everyone for coming out. We just have a few more awards, so stick with us. Really, thank you, everyone, and thank you to your family members who are amazing volunteers. Thank you if you're an amazing volunteer. If you're not an amazing volunteer yet, I know you're going to be one by this time next year, so don't you worry, we'll get you. Okay, I'm going to make it quick. The Volunteer Division Award every year usually goes to a volunteer who does a little bit of everything. Actually, literally everything. Anything we ask him to do for any division, this guy says yes. It's crazy. He's like literally the best guy in the world. So I'm honored to, I guess, rep him tonight or honor him tonight, as we say. He delivers meals for us. He helps at our events. He visits seniors. He literally anything we ask him to do. We send him a text. What else can I do? I wish I could do more. What else can I do? And we're like, I don't have anything today. Well, we'll catch you tomorrow. And we stalk him a lot. And he does so much. And Nathan Abadi, there's so much more.
Let's get a family picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, family.
Yeah, of course, get a family picture.
Just close family.
Thank you so much, Sigrid. Thank
going down so that you can see the
You never say no to anything.
Good job. This family is the reason I do everything I do. It's amazing families right there. Where are you from?
Congratulations on that.
Hold it.
I should come back.
He says, I met him. You had a good time?
Yo, get a picture. That's family support. That's beautiful. My family is the reason I do everything I do is because my family is the best. I'm so lucky to have everyone in my life, and Hashem gives me more than I need and more than I maybe even deserve. I'm gonna do more to deserve more. Listen to the round of applause, you know?
That's beautiful. Thank you. We're almost done. For our next award, I'd like to call Lillian Esses, our Fertility Division Coordinator, to present our Fertility Division Award.
Thank you.
Hi everyone. The recipient of this award this year is a volunteer who is with the division from the very beginning. She's always there to help with anything from auctions to care packages, and she always makes sure that everything's done correctly, beautifully, without stress or drama. She puts her heart into it all, especially our care packages. I need to tell you guys about our amazing care packages. They're a special ingredient, they're a special hug that wraps its arms around each and every client from afar. And in case you don't believe me or understand the importance of that hug, I'm going to give you just a few testimonials. Hi, I just want to thank you so much for everything. If it wasn't for you and the nurses, I would have been so lost. The care packages made me feel less alone and really meant a lot. God bless you all. Oh my goodness, I just opened the box. I'm incredibly touched. I feel so cared for. It really does ease the pain. I want to thank you so much for the packages I received today, not just for me, but for my husband. I just stopped crying tears of sadness, and you made me cry tears of joy. This is the most thoughtful thing I ever received. Thank you so much. It made my whole week. Naomi Dweck, please come up to accept this award. I know you almost laughed because Halloween didn't work, but I'm like, where is mom? Naomi Dweck, with heartfelt gratitude for your unwavering dedication to SBH Fertility, your commitment to this holy endeavor has been instrumental to its success, helping to lift up countless couples in need and laying the foundation for future families to thrive. From carefully curated care packages to the auction and more, your talents, thoughtfulness, and humility continually inspire us. May Hashem's blessings to you and yours be as boundless as our appreciation. Where's Michelle?
Smile.
Take a family picture.
Maybe come more close. That's very cute.
You.
I thought I saw you bag.
Our very last award of the evening is the President's Award. Zach, if you want to come join me. The President's Award is a very special award. This award was developed by Jack and I and can either go to staff or a volunteer. The individual has both the education, the training, the professionalism, the work ethic of a staff member, with the passion, never quit attitude, and compassion of a volunteer. This is unique and very special. Thankfully, we are blessed at SBH that we have many people in our organization that display those characteristics. That doesn't happen by accident. That happens by leadership, and it happens from leadership from the top of our organization. Nathan Krasnovsky Nathan Krasnovsky is a man who displays all of those qualities, just to name a few. I have had the opportunity to work very closely with Nathan, our CEO, for the last 2.5 years. I'm not sure when I was elected president that I was most qualified for the job. Yes, I was a board member, and from time to time I picked up a project. But I didn't really know how the organization functions on a day-to-day basis. Nathan took me under his wing. He spent countless hours with me teaching me about every division. We reviewed how every division operates. He gave me an honest assessment as what we could be doing better and what we should improve upon. Over my business life, I've had the opportunity to work with some very special and talented people. Usually what I would experience is that people are usually strong, strategic thinkers or great tactical thinkers. Nathan is unique, and he has both of those qualities, and he's a master at both of them. Nathan has a 40-hour-per-week job. That is very taxing. It's not easy to manage the board, our volunteers, our staff, our president, and most importantly, making sure our services are delivered to our clients in a way that we want for our own family members. That is not a job, that's a calling. That only comes from a man that has empathy and love in his heart, a man that lives by the Torah, a man that has true midot, and lives by the verse, to love your neighbor as you love yourself. B'ezrat Hashem, with the continued support of your wife and your family, you can continue to go from greatness to greatness. Nathan, I'm honored to present you with the President's Award.
Great. Should we get family too?
Yes, of course.
Family.
Where's the boy?
Can you come bring it?
Michael, get up. Get up here. My family's coming. You're my family also. Let's go. Get the board up here.
Hey guys, how are you?
Good, thank you. Where's my son?
Maya.
My family away from family. There's my board. Come, we get one more thing. You can stay with us. Yeah, it's okay. One board. Eli, get up here. Eli, get up here. Eli. Mark, Danielle, let's go.
Danielle, who else is here?
I spend more time with you than my family.
No cropping.
Thank you.
Plotting everybody. Everyone's secret, but we're plotting yours.
one more minute. I really want to thank everybody for coming. It was really a very, very special evening. I would tell you that, my dad would always tell me that if you want, he says we live in the finest community in the world. We have the finest community members, we have the finest institutions, but if we really want to know who the best of the best is, it's the people that are involved in SBH. And I can tell you firsthand that that is true. So thank you, everybody. I'm proud to be part of this organization.